Good evening and welcome back to White Horse Thunder World of Food. And we always ask you to like and subscribe to White Horse Thunder on YouTube. Today we are going to be making a chicken Alfredo. And just giving you a quick view of the oven here. We've got a boiling pot of water. We've got a frying pan. We've got a saucepan in the back, a big one. And Julie Lee is here, and she is the one that's spooning that butter into that boiling pot of water, because what's going to come in there after is going to be the noodles that go with the chicken Alfredo. Okay. Next, we're adding some extra virgin olive oil into the frying pan here, or the skillet, and neat little pouring topper on that extra virgin olive oil. Just happened to pick that one up at Trader Joe's. It's nice when they come with those pourers. It makes it so much easier. And now garlic diced going into the frying pan. We're gonna get this rocking and rolling here, releasing some really great flavor. And next is coming some chicken that had been marinated. Okay. Avocado dressing, and was marinated for overnight or yesterday, since yesterday. And the cool thing is, this does not take, in terms of the cooking time, it's not very long. Prepping time, totally different story. You know, if you add in the time of the marinating for the chicken yesterday over to today, chopping up garlic and onions and some other assorted spices and vegetables and seasoning. Prepping time is probably about a couple hours total. Adding some sea salt into that boiling water. And we've got the fettuccine noodle, which we like either with Alfredo or doing fettuccine. Stirring that up now some more. And get that chicken taking on a little bit of browning going on. It's going from a white to getting a little bit of a brown on there. It's nice. And right now we're talking about doing this up around a medium 5 on the burner, just to give you an idea. And that's for the skillet. The boiling with the noodles and all that. That's we're doing that at not quite the highest temperature, going with an 8, since our burners go from low all the way to 8 and then jump to high. But hopefully that gives you an idea maybe of how your stove is going to be in your burners. And she's just pushing that in little by little there as it starts to soften up. And we're going to turn that up to a 6 now with that chicken. All right, see how she's doing that? Just very slowly getting those noodles fold down into that boiling water there. We'll go back over to the skillet as we got some fresh mushrooms coming in there. That's one of my favorite things. I love mushrooms. Look at that. And we're, just to let you know, since down here in Florida, doing a lot of cooking over the next couple of days because we're prepping for a storm that may be coming our way here, coming out of the Caribbean. We've got some red wine that we're throwing in here, as in vinegar. So hopefully, if you are going to be watching us here and you're down in Florida, just make sure you get out there and get your water and paper goods, whatever you need now, and avoid the craziness, because this is going to hit more towards Saturday night and definitely Sunday. Either way, we'll get something depending on where you are in Florida. But we decided to make today our last trip out to the stores if we can help it. Now we got some black pepper going in there. Always trying to get a little bit of heat, and that's always great for the metabolism. And what ails you? So hopefully y'all also, when you're stepping outside, folks, also don't forget, we do have a pandemic, a virus, so make sure you wear those masks and keep that social distancing going. Listen to that now, really spike up there. I love hearing stuff cooking on the stove. I'm just going to give you a cruise into that back pot there one more time there with the noodles. And look at that, broccoli. Oh man, this is going to be so good. Really super healthy with all these helpings of vegetables and that. This is kind of a really ingenious idea here, because Julie has come up with a way to really cut the cooking time down on something like this. I've taken, instead of having to have like 10 separate pots, she's using the same pot with the noodles, getting the broccoli going there, because broccoli usually only takes about 10-12 minutes, and it's about the same time that these noodles they're almost done now. Okay, now she's switching. She's taking the chicken and the mushrooms, setting that to the very back burner there, and now she's going to work on her sauce. And we're going to take that time, the temperature for the we're adding in some extra virgin olive oil there. Sorry, she was showing it to me, but we turned the temperature down to about a 7 for the pot in the back there, and again keeping the front burner up around a 5, actually a 6. Okay, we're now coming in with more garlic. Excellent. Onions. And she had to dice them today. I apologize. Normally I'm the one that cuts them up, but nice. Listen to that crackle. And next, we're coming in with almond milk. Thank you. Look at that. That's going to be where some of the cream comes from here on this Alfredo, along with some cheese that's coming a little bit later here. All right, now we got some butter, going with about a tablespoon. 1 spoon, which that is a tablespoon. It's giving her a little trouble. Oh, it just finally got off there. She had to talk to the butter a little bit, giving her a hard time. That does that sometimes. But that's that Kerrygold butter for you. Again, that's the other thing I want to let you know, that typically when we're cooking here, it's Kerrygold butter that we're using. It's all natural. imported right from Ireland, and most places carry that. Doesn't mean you have to do that, but if you can grab it, it's got a really great taste. Now we're going with a cream of mushroom soup. Just happens to be Campbell's, but there's a lot of other companies out there. And there she goes. She's got that open. And she's gonna shake that. That's just gonna go right in there. And that's gonna start to, she's gonna fold that in to the almond milk, the garlic, and the onions, and the butter all in there together. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out here a little bit by hand. And you see how it's starting to change the color a little bit there? Okay. Give you a look here over at those noodles and the broccoli. They're still cooking back there. Okay, boiling away. Now 2 eggs going into this. Yolk only, just the yolk. Okay. Nice, look at that. So she separated those today, earlier. Gonna blend that right into this sauce. And if you're not getting hungry by now, I don't know why you're not. Because I am craving food right now. And now we got an Alfredo sauce mix going in here. Just happens to be Knorr, but there's a few others out there too. Okay, so now she's gonna mix that in. You see how she's starting to build this sauce. Okay, the more that goes in here, the thicker this is gonna get. Okay, again, we've got the garlic and the onions still cooking in there. And this is just, the farther this goes, the more flavor it's gonna get. The longer it goes, I should say. You see all that steam coming out there. Again, if you're coming in halfway through here, we are running at about a 6 on this burner in front for the cream sauce, the Alfredo. And the one in the back is at 7. And again, that's got the noodles, some butter, and it's fettuccine noodles, and broccoli, and that's coming off right now. And that's going into the strainer over here. So she just strained that, just letting you know. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Done with the back burner now. And we're turning down the temperature on the sauce down to about 2. Okay. And okay. Okay. Okay, so now she's gonna go to the other side of the control for the heat, because we have 2 different settings here. So it's going very low now for that sauce, and she's gonna blend in the broccoli and the noodles into the cream sauce. See how she's doing that very slowly and going from the outside in? You're making sure that this all gets evenly dispersed within that sauce. Okay. And the pasta is going to soak up some of that sauce. Looking really good. Delicious. And gonna turn that heat back up just a little bit. Still keeping it in the lows, but we're pulling in the outside burner on this now. And now comes the chicken and mushroom combination there. Again, there was garlic also in there, and extra virgin olive oil. The other thing about doing it this way, okay, is you got to kind of do this in stages like Julie's doing, because this is keeping the oils at bay. When she added that in there, the sauce already had a chance to thicken up before she added oil in there, which is great. And now we're going to add in some garlic. This happens to be Badia, but I always like that brand. I'm just going to stir that in. It's going to give that some extra flavor. And I think there is 2 other things coming. Okay, we're going to be adding in some Parmesan and mozzarella cheese. Okay, and you don't need a lot of this. This is fine cut. You want to get this like this. If you can see this, how that is. Okay, it just makes it so much easier when you add this into the dish. And we're going to turn this off completely, and so, that being said, believe it or not, we are going to get ready to eat. As a matter of fact, we are just going to show you the final outcome here. Okay. And again, this is another one of those dishes, boy, if you can get a really nice wine, and I think we're going with, right now, a Merlot to go with this. And there is the final product in a dish, ready to eat, and there's that chicken Alfredo. So I want to say at this time, White Horse Thunder, World of Food, and this is Chris. Julie Lee, thank you for stopping by the kitchen today. And she's going to eat a little bit of that chicken Alfredo. She's saying it's good. I'm going to say be safe and healthy. Again, if you're in Florida, get the heck to the store. Get the stuff you need and get back home. Relax for a couple of days. And we will see you later at White Horse World of Thunder. Again, like and subscribe us on YouTube at White Horse Thunder. And ciao for now.